quick, sorry, in the video you can hear me walking in the background talking and throwing a big bag of chicken feed down. I apologize, I forgot you guys were doing a podcast, so let the show go on. Thank you.
All right, hey friends, welcome to our show, Infuriated. Looks like we had an assload of new members join our Discord. Just wanted to give a shout out to all our new peeps. What? The show is a weekly discussion of Game of Thrones, game and show, with a little bit of spice. And I have a feeling we're going to have a little extra heat tonight. And now, to turn it over to our rode hard and put away wet host, Halfurious.
Hey, hello everyone. Thank you, Mental. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Are you ready for this tonight?
About as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Right.
Are you?
Well, as usual. Well, we'll find out. As usual, I'd like to thank all of you, our audience, for wasting some time with us. If you are not listening to us live, please subscribe, like, and comment on our YouTube channel. And just give us a mention in your Kingdom Discord servers. Help us spread the fury. Last but not least, a big thank you to our producers that help us make this show happen. They are Hopi, Ethel, Pookie, Emerald, Bela. And, of course, we got to give a shout-out to our sound engineer, Adam. And thanks all of you guys for helping Mental and I produce this, whatever we want to call this show. Mental, speaking of our friends, the producers, we're all kind of friends, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Well, I'm also friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. Yeah, I don't know why. Mental, let's meet tonight's guest.
Oh my god. You dork. Alright, well, tonight I'd like to introduce a downright dirty-mouthed young man who has been banned from almost every Discord server he's joined, and probably 6 states. Here's Bonebag.
Hey, what's the word? What's up with y'all boys, man?
Bone, how are you tonight?
Shit, I'm high as fuck. I'm doing great. Can't really complain, to be honest with you, brother.
Good. I'm not going to lie. I've been looking forward to this interview. So let's get some background information out of the way. The typical things that we ask: your job, how long have you been playing the game, and is there a story to your handle, Bonebag?
Shit, you said my job. I mean, I'm a blue-collar worker. All I do is kind of remodel kitchens. I work with stone, so kitchens, bathrooms. I wrap around, TV, entertainment centers, fucking goddamn fireplaces, whatever. Anything that has to do with stone, I fuck with.
Yeah, like getting stone?
Any stone. Marble, quartz, granite, anything that's stone-related, I can fuck with.
A Blarney stone.
Yeah, wild bean stone on top of that. Now, as far as GOT goes, man, shit, not even 2 years, to be honest with you. My first kingdom was 1236. Shout out to my nigga Peter. This is like one of the day one niggas, Wolfie as well. I fuck with Saab and Hound. They definitely my OGs as well. But Peter and Wolfie been around since like I first started my keep. They could tell you I was wearing mixed gear. I was soloing Paramounts for dumb shit. I was just dumb as fuck, but they see me from like the very first keep I jumped into and started playing with. I learned a lot of shit from Peter and them niggas too, so that shit was fun. But as far as GOT goes, that's pretty much it, man. I just like to jump into keeps and build them. I really don't give a fuck about anything else. The rest is kind of boring.
Okay. Is there a story behind the handle that you have, Bonebag?
Nah, man, I got a dick and I got a bag below it. Bone bag. Here we go. Yeah, man. Cock and balls. Bone in a bag. Bone bag.
I've never heard it referenced like that before. I mean, if you could make it sound any shittier and less appealing, I don't know.
Right. All right, well, let's get into it then. Cock and balls. So you have bounced around the kingdoms a bit. You are a little bit of a grifter. What has been your experience with that, and how do you feel? And do you feel if each kingdom?
Wait, if I feel that what each kingdom what?
So you bounced around a little bit. I want to kind of know what your experience has been with bouncing around in the different kingdoms, and then if you feel like each kingdom kind of has its own culture, or are they just, you know, duplicities? Are they basically the same thing no matter which kingdom you're in, or do they kind of have their own feel?
Nah, I ain't finna hold you, man. Shout out to 1502, because all them niggas valid. Like, all them niggas over there, they with the shits, they with the shit talk, ain't nobody safe, your mama, your kids, everybody getting hit. Like, they shoot over there, they spray that shit, and they don't give a fuck who they hitting, but they with the shits over there. Now, the newer kingdoms I jumped into, I ain't gonna hold y'all, all y'all motherfuckers bitch made. Like, all y'all some straight bitches. Y'all get offended over shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't nobody tagged your ass or nothing. And I don't know, bro. They just getting softer and softer every fucking kingdom. I don't know what it is. It's just the way it is, man. They're just getting soft as fuck.
It's just society right now. Like, everybody's just getting a little bit more offended over everything.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, the outcome is pretty much the same in every goddamn kingdom I play in. I usually play solo. You know, when I'm in the alliance, I kill shit, but my mouth kind of fucks me over, and I end up playing solo dolo. So, yeah. They don't even fucking allow me in kingdoms of, like, fucking Discords. They don't allow me in fucking alliance Discords, nothing.
Banned in 42 countries.
Yeah, right. What it is, man. Fuck them niggas.
All right. What has been your favorite kingdom? I kind of already know the answer to that. And what is your least favorite kingdom, and why?
1502, I fuck with them niggas. I mean, well, they Discord at least. But as far as the least favorite, I'm gonna have to say 88, bro. Real shit. I can't stand 88.
We suck.
No, not only that, bro, but like, I don't know, man. Y'all real deal the softest people I've ever met, and I'm not saying that shit just to bullshit. Like, y'all soft as fuck. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, how soft it is. It's just crazy.
Yeah. No, I understand. Well, at least we got the infuriated show. I mean, that's got to count for something.
Good.
All right. Tell us your thoughts on kingdom mergers.
I think they should merge kingdoms without announcing what possible kingdom you can merge with. I think they should just merge kingdoms randomly. So when they do a kingdom merge, I don't think there should be any notice what kingdom group you can fit with. They should just merge you with a random kingdom around the same strength and just throw you in that shit out of nowhere. Because what ends up happening is when you do that whole bullshit where they have a heads up, that people start jumping kingdoms and doing all this fake ass shit and trying to suck people's dick to make a team, and it's fucking, it gets messy, bro. Like, it just makes the game whack as fuck.
Damn, I didn't know that was an option when we merged kings to get blowjobs. That's pretty cool.
Shit. I'm missing out. Fucking softy over here.
Missing out on this shit.
God damn it.
Okay. No, I figured that's where you were going to go with that. Definitely, you feel like alliances are being formed long before the kingdom ever really emerges of whatever the new thing is going to be. So you've kind of already got some predetermined outcomes. And I do agree with you. I think it would be much more interesting if we just kind of logged on one day and you were slam banged in with another group of people. That would make it a little more interesting.
I think it would, and even if you just fucking merge like 8 kingdoms together or fucking 4, just randomly, like, just throw 4 people in the fucking mix and make it happen. But when you give people that warning, man, everybody gets all fake and shit, and it just gets messy as fuck. This shit whack. That's like gay people shit. Like, go over there and argue and shit and do your little thing.
All right. Tell us, what is your favorite Game of Thrones event and why?
My favorite event, PvP, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Anyone in particular?
Any reason why?
No, I mean anyone in particular. Any. I mean, there's several PvP events. Is there anyone in particular that you enjoy, or just like any of them PvP?
Just a regular PvP. I don't like that dead to wounded bullshit. That's kind of soft. Like, yeah. I'm talking about just flat out smack the fuck out of each other and get points for it.
Yeah. You just want to leave bodies laying everywhere.
Pretty much, man. I don't know if you see me play, but I play pretty psycho, man. I just set marches that shit till it's either clear or I'm out of troops. One of the two. Somebody's got to give.
Something's going to happen. Okay.
Let the bodies hit the floor, man.
Hell yeah.
Balls to the wall.
Which Game of Thrones character do you most closely identify? Which one resembles you the most? And I don't mean in a physical kind of way. I mean in a personality mind frame.
Yeah, because there's only a few black people on there, so...
Well, I'm only half black from the waist down. The other part, I'm Puerto Rican.
Are you like 4 inches from the ground?
But I would honestly say probably Tyrion.
Tyrion?
Like I know I played a dumbass role on Discord and shit, but if you talk to me outside the game, I'll shock you, bro. I'll really shock you.
Okay.
Because you want to fall in love with hookers? Is that it?
No.
Oh.
I'm just smarter than I let people know.
Okay. So you dig the intelligence aspect of Tyrion?
Oh yeah, his wisdom.
Strategic. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you this then: of all the kingdoms in the show, which one would you want to rule over?
Which one would I want to rule over?
Yeah.
I'd probably say Dorne, man. They look like they got some bad bitches down there.
and it's always something.
Yeah, you know, if I can't get black, I'll settle for, you know, that little dark Asian, that little copper, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you have any advice for the rest of us Game of Thrones noobs? Any strategic advice for us?
Well, it depends if you spend or not.
All right, well, let's just assume that you're spending.
So assume you're a spender?
That's right.
The only thing I could probably tell you if you're new to the game is the armory takes priority.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be smithy and house level. Get your house level up and hit that smithy head on. Okay.
So that brings us to this, and I kind of feel like I already know the answer to this, just based on some conversations that we've had and some of the things in chat that I've seen when you were in our kingdom. What do you feel like you're the best at in Game of Thrones? Just one thing that you would say, hey, I am number one at this. What would you say?
I mean, shit, I wouldn't say I'm number one. I think Saab better than me, but talking shit, man. I like to rile people to fuck up. I think I'm good at stirring shit. I'm pretty good at getting a bunch of hate towards somebody or towards myself.
I could see that.
I was totally thinking you were going to say something like, I'm really good at crafting gear.
Oh no, I'm a demon in a smithy. Like hey shit, you let me in your smithy, I promise your shit going up. But I think shit talking, like I literally get summoned into other kingdoms and I go in with an alt just to stir shit. Like literally.
Master of shit talker. But you say there is one better. Who's that again? Saab?
Saab, man. Saab a demon.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Saab a demon, man. Like if I do you dirty, that motherfucker one up me. Like he's a demon.
So you'd say you're number 2.
Yeah. I'm closely behind, but he still take that first. Even I recognize that shit.
So you guys are all about psychological. Do you feel like that's a technical advantage?
I think it is. I think it is because what I do is first I stir shit with you. So like I said, I don't really like to fight or play the game much anymore. It got boring. My main shit is stats and armory and, wearables and shit like that. But if I come at you and I get inside your head and you let me know that I got inside your head, it's game over for you. Because I'm going to push your buttons to the point where you spend beyond what you're trying to actually spend. Or you try to focus so much on chasing me or trying to prove yourself and trying to smack me and trying to whatever me that I can literally maneuver around the map and use you like a pawn and snatch titles or fucking waste your time and allow you not to help your team. I create enough hate towards me that I can draw players away from the stop to chase me and fuck around with me because they don't fuck with me. And they don't realize that they're fucking up the game plan for the whole alliance. So it's all on purpose. That's the thing, like, but the trick to it is just don't allow me to understand that I got to you. If you ignore me, if you just don't pay me no mind, I get bored of coming after you, so I find a new target.
Right.
But the thing is, the moment you allow me to understand that you a baby back bitch, game over.
Baby back bitch. Okay.
I love that.
I'm gonna start using that, baby back bitch.
Same. I've always said bedwetting bitch, but baby back bitch I think is even better.
Off the tongue. I like it. All right. So I wanna kind of switch gears a little bit and come at you on a little bit more of a personal level. I think you have an interesting story, and would you mind giving us a brief rundown, a little bit of what we talked to, because I think it has some inspirational qualities to it, and I think it might allow people to see a slightly different side of you, just whatever you feel comfortable with.
Oh, yeah, no, I got no issues with that, bro. So, like, even a few people that I played with from the beginning haven't really, like, known me for real. But I was born in PR, or the area that I was born, over there is, like, a bunch of turf wars and shit. And my projects obviously was warring with two projects in the same region. But, it's a place where there's constant shootouts, whether you're in school or you're at your crib or whatever the fuck it is. It's not a place you want to be. So my mom had 6 boys. We ain't got no sisters. She was trying for that shit, but failed every time. And my mom didn't want to stay in PR with that crazy ass environment with 6 boys. So we moved to Wisconsin for about 4 years. I was there. It was pretty chill. I fucked with the Packers. Like, that's my team. I fucked with the environment. But it was a bit racist, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up coming down to Florida, and I came down in like 7th grade. And when I was in Florida, like my first couple years here, we was actually homeless, man. So like I was sleeping in the church. I was sleeping in chairs. Me and my brothers, my mom, we would shower with like water gallons with well water and shit. Like all my clothes is donated from the church and shit. So when I kind of got old enough to kind of start working and shit, me and my bros decided to just go out and go to barbershops, flip signs, do whatever the fuck we had to do to get bread. But then like I kind of got mixed with the wrong crowd. So I wasn't no gangbanger or nothing, but I was doing stupid shit. So I started selling, started doing dumb shit, started robbing motherfuckers, getting niggas robbed, like stupid shit. And, my last year of high school, my plan was to just kind of slide out with my boys and just do our thing. It was either Chicago or Atlanta we was going to slide to. But my oldest brother had my niece, and I fell in love with her, man. So I love kids. It's crazy as fuck with the way I speak and shit, but I'm a whole different person around kids. And, yeah. So, after he had my niece and, I fell in love with the baby, I was like, shit, I got to do something. So that's the reason why I low-key joined the Marines. I went to a recruiting office and I just asked which branch was the toughest and slid in that bitch and just signed, took my ASVAB and did MEPS and everything. And I just shipped out to fucking boot camp, bro. So I did my thing over there. Was a 29, and then I went over to Lejeune. I was the 35-31 fucking motor tough. And once I got out, I came back to the Orlando, and I got mixed with the wrong crowd again. Got arrested on a gun charge. Then I try to fuck this one fat bitch because she had a man. So there was some drugs involved too. Got caught up with that. And then later on, battery. But aside from that, man, I just been working, been vibing. I kind of eased down on the whole violence and shit, but it's pretty much all there is to it, man.
Right. So you made a change in your life, and now you're self-employed and doing the good stuff. And I just think that's pretty inspiring that you can go from having nothing to having something and making something out of your life, and kind of turning the corner on a life. A lot of people believe or feel like their lives are predetermined or predestined, but you can actually, turn and make a difference in your life and others, and I think that's great. All right. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Do you have a talent? You have a talent, I'm sorry, for getting banned in Kingdoms and in Discord. Tell me why that is and why you portray yourself the way you do online.
Why I portray myself the way I do online? Because at the end of the day, it's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, keeping it 100 with you guys, there's a very good chance I won't meet any of you motherfuckers ever in my life.
Right.
And if I do, like, it's going to be lit. But if I don't, oh well. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like playing PlayStation and Xbox. You just play in a lobby, you talk your shit, and at the end of the day, you handle business. So, I mean, to me, I don't necessarily have to sit here and, I don't know, I like to bullshit, and I feel like I don't have to explain myself to anybody when I do bullshit, and I understand that it's just words online, like, they don't mean shit. You can sit here, piss on my mom or my dead grandma or whatever, and I'm going to sit here and laugh with you. Because that shit don't mean shit. It's just words online.
All right. So you just like fucking with people?
Yeah, I just like fucking with people. It's just if it wasn't a war game, I wouldn't be on that shit. But I'm only on Discord for this game. And this game is a war game. So I come in and fuck with your head, get you popping, and then, when it comes to the weekend, hopefully you fucking see me at a stop.
All right, let me ask you another question. If you were an animal, what would you be and why?
If I was an animal, what would I be?
Yeah.
I don't even know, to be honest with you. Let me see. Hey, I'm going to let them answer this one. What the fuck you think I'd be if I was an animal, y'all? Hold up. Let me see what they say. I don't really know. I never thought about that shit. A cat. Shut up.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're on that, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like, can we get three lifelines? Need to phone a friend.
A donkey? Okay, I can see that. Nah, yeah, I'll probably say a jackass.
Jackass.
Baboon.
Hey, at least you can own it, right?
Okay. All right, so I've got a few questions here from our audience. We're going to roll this up until we have to hit our break. We're a little behind for our this week's sponsor, but we're going to kind of do a little mini lightning round here. Now, these are not questions from me. These are questions from our audience. How's your dad doing?
I don't know my dad.
This one I have no idea. I don't know if it's a typo or I just don't speak the lingo because you can tell I'm not from where you're from. Why Ghetto's bird over perfection?
So he's saying, why do I like black women over white women?
Oh,
What?
The answer to that is, one, they season they fucking food, and two, they about thick as fuck, and three, they freaky. So hey, that's all I need to be a happy man. You know what I'm saying? Seasoned food, a thick freaky bitch.
More pushing for the pushing. Slap
There you
thigh,
go.
ride the wave in.
That question might as well have been written in hieroglyphics for me. Okay. Anyway, good point, though. I agree with some of that. How tall are you?
5'11".
5'11"?
Yeah.
Okay. And last question from the audience, why are you gay?
I'm definitely not gay, but I'm pretty sure that was Saab, so fuck you, Saab.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break for this week's sponsor.
Are you ready for an adventure like no other? Step into a world of fire and ice with the Game of Thrones Dragon Airline. Fly high on the wings of dragons as you embark on a journey to the 7 kingdoms and beyond. Our fleet of majestic dragons will take you to destinations you've only thought of. Feeling the thrill as you soar through the sky, witnessing breathtaking landscapes and ancient castles from above, our dragons provide the most exhilarating flights in all of Westeros. And the best part, no more layovers, no more boring flights. Our dragons are fast, efficient, and always on time. Say goodbye to the mundane and hello to the extraordinary. Book your flight today at www.dragonairline.com or call 1-800-DRAGON-AIR. Fly with fire and fury and experience the thrill of the dragons in the air.
And you don't have to doors blowing. Okay, Mendel, it's time for your breakdown. What's been off this week?
Oh, good God, I had help with this one. All right. So, fuck updates, dude. Not only the ones for your phones, which suck ass too, or your devices, but especially the ones for this game. Because, shout out to Vela, who was especially pissed about this last update, and it fucking with her marches and her presets. So, fuck you, game, and your updates.
Warner Brothers, why can't you get anything correct? That's what I want to say. Why? Why?
If you hear the cops coming, Warner Brother.
Yeah, updates piss me off too. Bone, what do you think about that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I spaced out. I was pretty high. Think about what?
About the updates. Do they piss you off?
Oh, yeah. My phone don't work half of the time anyway. Whether I update that shit. Oh, you talking about the game update?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. That too. Phones piss us off as well. We're just pissed off.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't really pay attention to that shit.
Okay. All right, Bumebag, I need you to focus because we're getting ready to go on to our lightning round. Are you familiar with the game? We're going to put a minute up on the clock. We're going to ask you a series of questions. Sometimes I will clue you into the category, but you just got to pick the best answer that you think goes along with that. If you don't really know what we're talking about, use your imagination and go with the best thing that you can. Are you ready?
All right, bet.
All right. We got 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Question number 1. Innie or outie?
Howdy.
Injured, stabbed, or shot?
Shot.
Cats or dogs?
Dog.
Cash or card?
Cash.
Life, black and white, or shades of gray?
Shades of gray.
Love or money?
Huh?
Love or money?
Love.
Bone popping, feels good or gross?
Feels good.
Give or receive?
Give.
Trains, planes, or automobiles?
Planes.
Batman or Superman?
Superman.
Jet ski or motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
Smooth or I like 'em hairy?
I don't even know what you said, but I like him hairy.
Did not see that coming.
The question was smooth or I like 'em hairy, but that's good. You like 'em hairy. That's great.
I mean, I'm a nasty bitch. I'll take whatever.
All right. Speaking of hairy, Mental, why did the chicken go to the seance?
Seance? Like a witch?
Yeah, like a seance. Burning candles, sacrificing animals, whatever.
Well, did they put it to the stake?
No, to get to the other side.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, but what is your most prized possession? Did we lose you, Bone?
Oh, no, man. I'm just high. One more time. I'm sorry.
What is your most prized possession?
My nieces and nephews.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask you this. What do you feel like you are the most passionate about?
My nieces and nephews.
Okay. What is something that you're having a bad day? What's the one thing that you know, no matter what, instantly picks you up, instantly makes your day better?
Marijuana.
Marijuana and a good porn video, bro. Never let me down.
Marijuana and porn.
Always gets you high or gets you up.
What do you wish more people understood about you, Bone?
I'm just fucking around.
You're not really that bad a guy. You just like to fuck with people.
Yeah, man. As long as I realize where the fuck I can pick at you, like as long as I know something bothers you and I just poke at it and I know I'm getting to you, it's game over.
Right.
It's just bullshit, man. It ain't really, like, I really don't give a fuck. I talk shit on hella niggas here, and at the end of the day, I go about my day. They do their shit, I do mine. I don't really give a fuck. It's just bullshit online.
All right. So, and I know you've had several struggles in your life. Let me ask you, what is the greatest challenge or struggle that you've ever had to face so far?
Shit. I mean, keeping it at a buck, keeping it 100, like, there's physical and then there's, like, I would say, I don't know, man, keeping it 100 with you guys, like, being raised by my mom and shit, didn't really have a father figure role, so being a man, I would say, like, a mother can only teach you so much, but it takes a man to raise a man. So I think the strongest, I mean, or the hardest thing I've ever overcome was, you know, from just learning how to be a man of the house, a man of my family, providing, taking care, like, just being a man. So I think that's probably, like, my biggest obstacle. And then right behind that, I'd probably say boot camp and shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really glad you said that. I feel like that is missing in a lot of homes. We have a lot of people that don't stay married, and it seems like there's a lot of dads that either aren't allowed to participate or they aren't in the picture. And I think that's very important, and I'm glad you raised that subject. Yeah, kudos, man. If you could relive one moment in your life, what would it be?
If I could redo one moment in my life?
Relive, like just experience it in. You know, you have those little points and times in your life, like I'll tell you one for me. For me, it was holding my daughter for the first time. Like if I could go back to that and just like recapture that moment one more time, like that would be awesome. So for you, what's that moment?
First time I flew a plane, man.
All right.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. First time I flew a plane, that shit was, I've always wanted to do it. And that shit was awesome. If I can go back to it, I'll probably do it.
That would be badass. I've never done that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I could definitely see that. All right, what's the best idea for a business that you've ever had?
Best idea, but I never pulled through with it. This shit's fun. It's gonna sound funny to all y'all motherfuckers, but that shit was gonna hit, bro. Trust. I was gonna go to like one of these plane junkyards and take like the body of a plane and make a barbershop, nigga, and call it American Hairlines. That shit was gonna be lit.
Dude, that's what's up.
So, hey, I got a similar business idea. It's not as cool as the airplane, but I do think it would really work. And I think you could play around with the name a little bit. But like picture like a barbershop, and you got two big windows on either side on the walls that you can look out. And we serve beer, right? So while you're waiting to get your hair cut, you can be sipping on some beer. But outside those windows, when you look out, then you've got a topless car wash. So you get your car washed, your hair cut, and have a beer all at the same time.
And a boner. Cool.
That's right.
I mean, that's valid. My only concern would be alcohol and sharp objects with men around.
That's true.
It can go south really fast and just take one of them barber scissors and it's game over. Somebody gets stabbed right in the motherfucking neck.
Well, if they don't talk like you, it should be fine.
not everybody out there fucking with everybody. So
you're right.
So,
some people are civilized.
Go ahead.
I was just laughing.
All right. So here's our last question. We usually save it for the zinger. Are you ready?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. If you were a drag queen, what would your name be?
Man, miss me with that gay shit, man.
That was some voice.
That ass making me have to choose a fucking female name for myself. Probably like Bashanta Quavia, some ghetto ass shit.
Bashanta Quavia.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, Bashanta Quavia.
Bashanta Quavia.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, Bone, look, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you on our show. We'd love to have you back again sometime. We do have a little bit of house hate mail, and it's all been about the damn Miki bot. All about the Miki bot.
Yeah,
Mental.
Fuck her, dude. She's such an asshole. Like, seriously, every time I'm like, I know that I obviously am not necessarily a lesbian, okay? But I got a lot of love for the ladies, right? And I think that they're beautiful and gorgeous, especially if I can relate to them and we're friends, then it's like, bro, you're super, super fine, right? And this Mickey bitch comes in there and I'm like, yes, /ship. And she's like, 2%. I'm like, fuck you, asshole. So yeah, fuck her.
She's good about lifting you up and then like bringing you to your knees, isn't she?
Yeah, sure is. And not a good way either.
All right. All right, so we're gonna open up the stage. Does anybody want to come up, talk to Bone Bag for?
Hey man, I need my boy Peter up here. I need my boy Saab up here. I need my motherfucking nigga Hound up here. Y'all better stop playing with me. My boy Lent, where the fuck you at? It's on my day ones, man. Oh shit, Turner in this bitch. What's the word, brother? Yo, these are my boys, man. So, hey, when I first learned about fucking stats and Smithy, I ain't know shit. And Turner is like really fucking good in the Smithy. So I learned some tricks from him on how to get my fucking Smithy together.
Bring Turner up, bro. He got his hand up.
What?
Turner wants to come up and speak.
Oh shit, what's up, bro?
Bring him up.
He was invited. He's got to accept the invite. There you go. There he is.
Yeah, I don't speak. I'm just listening, guys.
All right.
What's good, Turner?
Good shit, though, Bone.
Well, I would like to send out a real big thank you for the members of Kingdom. This is 1502, right?
Yeah, man. They slid through for real.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And again, if you guys could share our show in your Kingdom server, maybe throw a holler out in your Kingdom chat every now and then, we'd really appreciate it. We'd love to get more Kingdoms involved. And if anybody...
I'm going to tag everyone right now for you if you want me to.
Absolutely, yeah. And if anybody wants to be interviewed or come on the show, all they got to do is go to the sign up here on the server. We'll get you a date.
Can I sign someone else up? I wanted to sign up Peter. He's really good at this. He likes doing interviews.
Well, they have to agree to it. They got to show up.
Yeah. Unless I can send Bone to make him on the stage.
I mean, I could try, but I'll probably get banned again, bro. So we'll see how that goes.
Banned for a purpose. It's fine.
They already told me the next time they suspend my shit is gonna be like done. They gonna ban the account.
You better be on good behavior.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
You are on parole.
All right. Well, if nobody else wants to be recognized, I'm going to scan the audience one more time. You can raise your little hand if you want to come up and say anything. If not, we are going to close out the show with a big thank you.
All right, brother. Y'all be safe.
Yep, boom. Appreciate you. Members of 1502, thank you. Members of 1488, glad you guys showed up. Thank you all very much for the love. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.